Hey there, I'm back with a video here that goes over a few of the best and some of the good things to do when creating a listing description. So let's jump straight into it. First of all, just so you know, I'm Andrew and I run Better Listings. Better Listings is here to make your life way easier when creating listing descriptions to help you avoid looking silly and make sure that you create accurate and well structured, readable, engaging listing descriptions. There's a coupon code behind my back. Uh, there you go. Thanks for trying. If you want to try out Better Listings, the coupon code behind my back, thanks for trying, gives you 1 month of free access so you can try Better Listings. Let's jump into some of the things that, frankly, drive me crazy. And we'll look at some okay examples, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about using Better Listings. So I'll try to go through this really quickly. First of all, things that drive me crazy, cliches like this. If you're writing a listing description and you're going to say rarely offered, don't waste my time. I get it. People love saying that the property is unique and special, but if you actually saw the listing for this one, it's a property in Ontario. It is nothing particularly special. It's a pretty standard suburban house. Maybe it hasn't been for sale for a long time, but rarely offered is not going to be the thing that gets me to look at it. Next one, this horrendous case that people insist on using in listings. I don't know why there is the desire to capitalize every single letter, but it does not make sense. It makes it extremely hard to read the listing description. And frankly, it just looks unprofessional. When I see an agent doing this, the first thing I think is, what is wrong with them? It drives me crazy. I recognize it's the standard, and there are maybe 70% of people out there doing this, but I'm here to tell you it's dumb. Don't do it anymore. It's extra dumb when you do something like this, where it's inconsistent, where you have a letter A between a and a half bathrooms, which is questionable in itself. And then later on, you say and style on a quite. And A there is lowercase. Why the difference? Well, I know why. It's because you're holding down shift while typing and you messed it in that case. Just stop doing it. This one is particularly frustrating for me. I'll stand back so you can read it. This use of extras, people love to put these extras in exclamation marks. This one says, don't miss out on the opportunity to make this exceptional property your own, where comfort, style, and convenience convenience effortlessly converge. Oh, fuck, I gotta start again. Hey there, I'm Andrew from Better Listings, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the state of listing descriptions right now, which is February 2024. Hopefully, they get better. So, first of all, Better Listings is a product that helps you make really good listing descriptions in seconds. It helps agents avoid looking silly. It makes accurate and well structured listing descriptions that are readable and engaging. And behind my back here is a coupon code. I'll move out of the way. Thanks for trying. If you want to try Better Listings, the coupon code there behind me gives you 1 month of completely free access. So there's no risk to trying. Go do it. If you hate it, cancel. You probably won't, though. It's pretty good. So let's start. So first of all, I want to go over some things that kind of drive me crazy about the way people write listing descriptions today. I'm going to show you some of the better examples that I found, and then I'm going to talk a little about why you should really just use Better Listings to do it, because I know it's slow and time consuming, and it really doesn't have to be. The first thing is these use of cliches like rarely offered. It frustrates me to no end. I don't see why people need to call out a property as being rarely offered. It's just, this is a place for facts and information. This doesn't make it more engaging. Frankly, this property, if you saw the listing, is just a standard suburban house in Ontario, Canada. There's nothing special about this property. It may have not come on the property in recent years. However, rarely offered is not the thing that is going to convince me to go and look at it. The next thing is this horrendous case that people insist on using in Canada, which is where I am. I went through the Canadian Realtor.ca MLS to get these examples. People love writing with the first letter of every word being uppercase. It is ridiculous. It looks stupid. It makes you seem unintelligent, frankly. And using uppercase for a letter and then inconsistently using it later just doubles down on that fact. Please stop doing it. This one is, another pet peeve of mine. The use of the term extras. There you go, out of the way of my head again. Fine, I get it. You're trying to really highlight an area. You're trying to call it out. That's why the asterisks are there. However, in this case, it's clearly just a templatized thing that this agent is used to saying, because if you actually read what they wrote under extras, don't miss out on the opportunity to make this exceptional property your own. What is extra about that other than the fact that it's just the agent filling space? Frankly, again, just a waste of time. I appreciate they didn't use uppercase to the first letter of every word. That's nice, but the use of extras there was kind of pointless. This one again, I'm calling it out for the extras. The extras in this case are actually good. I like the extras, but the way they've formatted this just looks ridiculous to me. They've got this linked property thing on the left with two asterisks around it, and then they've got these four around the word extras again. There are better ways to structure this. This is not clean. It doesn't look readable. It's not nice. So, please come up with something more creative. This one just made me laugh when I read it. It's another example of the use of extras. There's some things on here that are actually okay. The lot size is as per deed. Like, yeah, okay, cool. I know that. Anyone who's going to buy a property is going to get their lawyer to review the deed, ideally, or at least the survey or whatever you've got in your region. So that's cool. But the sitting room is actually a music room. Does that mean it has a piano in it? Does that mean it's a studio? What does it mean? I don't understand. So it's a really weird extra to call out in my mind. This one here again, kind of, just an example of an agent not doing their job properly. Saying that there's a beautiful shade trees give ample privacy. Shade trees doesn't sound like a species of tree to me, but it's almost implied in the way this is worded that it is. And then down below it says, all your shopping need. I assume they meant all your shopping needs. Again, like, it's kind of fluff. So putting it in this here just seems silly. But when there are spelling errors or grammatical errors in a listing description, it just really takes away from the quality of the work of the agent. This one here, I've seen it a few times today. I probably went through maybe like 30 listing descriptions coming up with these 10 that I'm going to show you here. There is just no description. So I appreciate there's a video, but there's literally just no description. So that is the epitome of laziness in my mind. If you're going to get paid what an agent gets paid to transact on a property, do your job, write a good description. Your client expects that. Number 8. This one here is just, again, more spelling mistakes and some weird call outs. So a quiet neighborhood, that version of quiet is like, I had quite a good day, not like it's really quiet in here. So my weird Australian accent's coming through, but you get what I mean. The word downsize, it should have a hyphen in it. So, agents might think people don't notice these things, but people do notice these things. And for the value of these properties, the effort that's expected is a little bit more than that. Paste it into Word, paste it into Google Drive, something. Get a spell check on this thing. Also, calling out an outdoor water hose bib. Well, again, this is an Ontario property under the Ontario Building Code. That's actually a requirement to have an outdoor hose bib on anything built in like the last 20 years. So it's a bit of a weird call out, but great. You can get water outside of your house. This second last one here is I called out mainly because there's just some odd wordings again. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1.5 bath and 3-bedroom. Don't get me wrong, makes total sense. But using the word 3 and then the number 1.5, these sort of inconsistencies just look silly. You don't need to do them. Carpet-free main floor. Again, hyphen, carpet-free, implying that there is no carpet on the main floor. This almost reads like the carpet doesn't cost anything on the main floor. It's a small thing, but again, these are easy mistakes to make and they make you look silly. Next one. This is the last one here that I found. This one, this is actually quite a luxury property. This property was in several $1 million. So first of all, like, really small description for probably a very nice property. Don't think it does it justice at all. 6.1 bath. I might be missing something. And if I am, please put it in the comments. But to me, that makes me think of like Dolby surround sound from the early 2000s. I'm not sure what a 6.1 bath is. Like, is there just a cold water tap in there and you pee on the floor? I'm not totally sure. And then the glass gym. Is the gym made of glass? I don't really understand what that means. Don't throw stones if you buy this house. And then I just want to throw in a bonus. I hate these ones. Don't yell at me. I don't need to be yelled at. Gorgeous, renovated, sweet. There are some things in here that are also silly. You'll see in the first sentence, it says, bordering Etobicoke and minutes to highways. Well, there's no space between two and highways. And if my memory serves me, they did this at another spot too. Yeah, the next one, they say minutes to, also with no space between the word minutes and two. That's in the second line there. There's also just some inconsistent spacing between words and commas and punctuation that it just kind of drives me crazy. I mean, the content is actually good. If you read what it says, it's actually good content. It's just so impossibly structured that I find it very frustrating to get my eyes on. So, with that said, let's look at some of the ones that are a little bit better. Now, to be honest with you, these ones aren't amazing either. These are just better. So I appreciate this one because it has good information in it. It talks about the size, the location, nearby amenities. It has the extras thing that I kind of hate, but at least the extras in it are like good. This one's talking about vacant possession. That's a useful thing to have in there. I hate it when you go look at a property and you're looking for vacant possession, but you just can't get any details about whether it's going to be vacant or it's not going to be vacant. Great to see that in the description to totally save your time in going for a viewing that might not be worth seeing at all. This next one here, I also just thought, again, really good details here, good length. The nice thing about it is it's not a particularly expensive property for the region. It's $650,000. It's not cheap either, but they've put work in for what is not one of the most expensive properties here. The interesting thing I've noticed is the more expensive the properties, it seems like the less effort the agent's putting into the description, which blows my mind a bit. And then this final one here, I like this for a couple of reasons. One, again, no weird casing, anything like that. Didn't love the extras in there, but the extras that are listed are really good. They talk a lot about renovations and changes, and they give specific years, which I really appreciate. I love when I'm a buyer and I'm looking at a property and I actually can understand kind of the narrative of the property before I get there. And the next piece is this agent put a video in here. This is effort. They've actually done their job. Not only their pictures, there's a video, and the agent themselves is in the video showcasing the property. Great way to describe the property. So I love that. Now, quick recap. Look, Better Listings is a tool just designed to help you make a better listing. I want to help you avoid looking unprofessional. I want to make sure there's none of these spelling mistakes in your listings. I want to make sure that your properties are described accurately. And I want to give you a sentence structure that doesn't require you to put silly things at the end like extras. This information should be well spread throughout the entire description, and it should be engaging and readable just so that people actually take the details in and then come see your property and have a good time. So you can do this the old school way, which is sitting in front of your computer and typing. It takes a while. Understanding a property and typing it out, thinking creatively. I know that's not why any of you became real estate agents. You can just go put the details into Better Listings and we'll do it all for you. It takes 60 seconds max. So give it a try. It'll make your life better. It'll make you not look silly. Here's the coupon code. Thanks for trying. 1 month free. Good luck. Have a good day. I'll put another one of these videos out next month.